Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to Weekly Astrology. It's Halloween week. How exciting! Yes, the veil is at its thinnest, so we get all sorts of information from the other side. Expect some shocks, some drama, some excitement, as this full moon is actually on Halloween, and that hasn't happened, I believe, since 1944. Long time. And Uranus is definitely bringing a big old reveal at the party. Here's your weekly astrology. Hi Aquarius, you are in a really interesting position this week. On the one hand, you want freedom, you want to fly free, you want to just learn and grow and feast on all the different opportunities around you. But on the other hand, this full moon is making you think about what you want in terms of comfort and security in your home and family and all the cozy things. So, but potentially you might think about relocating, traveling, shaking things up in that area. And there certainly are lots of surprises for you this week. Let's start at the beginning, when Mercury is re-entering Libra and your position of new horizons, broader horizons, learning, travel, exploring the unusual, expressing your unique soul. And Venus, the planet of love, is also going there. It could indicate an overseas romance or a romance with somebody, a soul connection with someone that's very different to you. They have a different way of seeing the world. They may have had a different upbringing, but they're new and exciting because they're like something you haven't experienced before. Bear in mind that Mercury is retrograde before you make any rash decisions. But fundamentally, the calling of your soul, particularly when it comes to love and emotional happiness, is connected to travel and learning and opening up. It could also, of course, mean falling in love with someone if you're at university or at school, older school, whatever. There's attractions to people that are interested in learning and that have something unusual to say. And you yourself want to explore and to see things differently. And you may have this hunger to adventure at the moment. Now, the full moon is super important to you because the full moon and your ruler are like this. So not only is the full moon in your home and family zone bringing a peak emotion, it's also, you've got your ruler there. So it's like some kind of huge awakening, explosive energy is happening to you emotionally. There's a revelation, probably connected to your home and family. And it may be thrilling or it may be shocking, depending on where you are on your soul path. But it certainly is something coming up and a peak emotional experience around that day. Now, don't be overconfident when it comes to your career on that day because we've got the sun opposing Uranus. You might want to push ahead for something and the time isn't quite now. But you're feeling that you can do it. There may be a power struggle. And it's kind of a waste of energy when Mercury's retrograde because the solution isn't going to come just like that. You're going to have to wait a while to find out the truth of that situation. There is a revelation coming to you and your soul is saying it's time to open up and explore. It's time to find out what security means to me, and it may not be what you think. It may mean, the irony is, you may have to shake up your security where you're living, a family dynamic, so that you can be free to truly be yourself. Fascinating week anyway. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Wonderful and marvelous and ingenious Aquarius. Key. Why are you always eating your bum on camera? It's very distracting. Okay, let's have a little Aquarius. What card do we have? Oh, two cards actually. Interesting, because it's kind of like the cosmic energy. On the one hand, you want to be the fool. You want to leap into new ideas, but on the other hand, you feel trapped. And that's a bit like Mercury retrograde and Venus both going into your adventure zone. But guess what? When we look at the Nine of Swords, they could rip off that blindfold and leap forward and break through the gap in front of them. So you might not be as trapped as you think. If you feel that you're trapped and you're powerless in a current situation, when the energy passes, you are going to be free to leap forward. There may be argumentative energy around. That energy's been around for a few weeks, actually. It may be a hangover of that. Someone may be you might feel as if, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you always kind of disempowering you? And it could actually be a bit of a blip with a friend or potentially even a lover, or if we're looking at the astrology, it could be someone in your family, but you're like, oh, you're going too far. What you're saying is going too far. Don't worry about it. It will blow over. It's important for you to follow your dream, to decide what is achievement to you. Where is your passion leading you? And follow that. Don't let anyone distract you from your soul path. If you want to see your written horoscope, horoscope.co.uk. And if you want lots of free tarot, michelleknight.com. I'm also launching what I think is, I like it, obviously. I put a lot of work into it. A new Celtic Cross Tarot app. It's automated, but honestly, it's spookily accurate. What a perfect timing, Halloween. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who, they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2 or 3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.